What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Chanel. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel because you're going to love it here and we want you to get comfortable and stay a while. So today I am doing my daughter Denim's hair. She is 3 years old. I'm not sure if I introduced Denim to the YouTube world yet, but she's getting properly introduced today. Although Mayel did send me these products, this video is not sponsored, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion, like always, on how I feel about all of the products that I used. Now, this shampoo buddy here, we are coming up in the world, okay? I wish we had something like this from when I was younger and I was getting my hair done. Because if you know, I was just leaning over the sink. But shout out to Shampoo Buddy. I got this off of Amazon. I'll have it in my storefront if y'all want to check it out and want to try it. But I cannot wash her hair without this Shampoo Buddy. It just makes the washing process so much easier. And y'all will see this. So I wanted to give you guys a more realistic video today on how I do Denim's hair. It is not a sweet and simple process. I have to take down her hair and properly detangle it before the wash. And basically just showing you guys how I keep it treated and healthy. Here she is laying on that Shampoo Buddy. It's very comfortable for her. We are reducing screen time, so no iPad while we are getting our hair done. But y'all see how she's just acting crazy back there, and I'm not even paying no attention. Like, girl, put your feet down, please. And if you're not a fan of someone using a lot of water, please go ahead and you can go ahead and just exit off of this video because you're not going to like this process. Yes, I run the water while I'm doing her hair. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know. I'm sorry. But anyway, like I said, Mayel did send me these products to try. And ever since they've sent me these products, I have been using them faithfully on Denim's hair. So I'm going to start with the Mayel Mongogo Oil Exfoliating Shampoo. And since I wash Denim's hair every 2 weeks, I feel like this is such a great cleanser for her hair. I love the way that it lathers up. Although Denim is a toddler, I still just like to use regular shampoo on her hair. And also, since I wash it every 2 weeks, I always make sure that I give it a good wash twice. And she used to be one of those kids that hated getting her hair combs, hated getting it washed and all of that. So this Shampoo Buddy definitely have saved our lives because it just makes the process so much more comfortable. And she's so great when I wash her hair now. I have no problems with this entire process when it comes to doing her hair. The only problem is that she will not allow anyone else to do her hair but me, her mother, unfortunately. And I'm ready to put her into somebody's chair. I want her to get a little bit of length, a little bit of extensions, some knotless braids. But I know she's not going to do right. So that's something that we're going to have to practice on. And we do have a vacation coming up. So I do want to practice some knotless on her. So for when we go out of town, she can have some knotless braids. And I won't have to worry about her hair for a few days. But as you will see this process, it takes about, I would say, on a good day, an hour to an hour and a half for me to wash her hair, blow dry her, and braid it. And this will last her for about 2 weeks. And then I'll go in and do this process again. With her hair, as y'all can see, it is so thick that this is just what works best for us in her hair. Her hair is just like mine, so I know exactly how to deal with it and how to treat it. I have a lot of thick hair, so yeah. And then I'm just going to go in with the Mayel Deep Condition. I also like to do this at least once a month. I like to go in and deep condition. And while that product is in there, I like to also detangle it during this process with a comb. Not gonna lie, I get a lot of my techniques from my hairdresser that does my hair. So I just take those techniques that she uses on my hair and I just apply it to my daughter's. And it's been working wonders for us. I do want her to go to a professional stylist, as though I am not. I want to make that aware. I'm not a professional. I just had to learn how to do my daughter's hair. But I do eventually want to take her to a professional so she can get her hair properly treated and properly trimmed. I know that she needs a trim. One thing I would love to do is more natural styles on her hair because her natural curl pattern is beautiful. It is something I believe it is a lot to manage. And for us right now in our lifestyle and our schedule, I just don't have the time to do her hair once or twice every other day. I prefer to do it once a week, twice a week, so it can last. And I feel like it does grow better that way, and it stays healthier when it's not always being touched and tamed and pulled. But I do want to do her really, really cute natural style. So I'm going to look up some different natural styles to do on her hair just so she can see her own crown and how that would look on her. And I feel like it just would be fun for the both of us to do. So maybe on the next one, we'll take it out and we'll do a really fun natural style for her. And after we wash out that deep conditioner, I just go in ahead and put in that regular conditioner. And y'all, it's so funny. When we first tried this conditioner, Denim loved it. She just thought it smelled so good. And it honestly does. It just smells so good and refreshing. And I got to find the video. She's like, "Oh, mommy, this smells so good." And I'm like, I know. I was thinking the same thing. But this is basically our full washing process right now. I was stuck on one brand, Heavy, but now I am stuck on my L. So shout out to my L for sending us these products. And if y'all stick around, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a code so y'all can, save a little bit of money on these my L products. So stay tuned at the end and I will drop the code. So you guys, let's properly introduce my baby girl. This is Denim. Denim is 3 years old and she is a Pisces. And if you know anything about Pisces girls, then you know. So now we are in the process of detangling Denim's hair. I like to part it in 4 sections. I part it in 4 sections, then I use a wide tooth comb to actually detangle the hair, and then I just put it into some plaits. Like I said, this is a technique that my hairstylist used, so I just use it on my daughter's hair. For our hair and for my daughter's hair, since it is so thick, it does have to be sectioned off and properly detangled before we can blow dry it. So I did go ahead and just slow down this process. It's not super sped up, just so y'all can see how long the process actually takes. So since I have not shut up since this video has started, I'm going to be quiet and just allow you guys to watch me work a little bit and see this process and my cute fun girl. Now that her hair is all detangled, I'm going to go in with this Mael heat protector to protect her hair because I am going to go in with this Revlon blow dryer. And I'm going to use this blow dryer in its lowest setting. I just want to stretch her hair. I see that her hair does better when it is blow dried and stretched. It lasts longer. My hair lasts longer when it's blow dried and stretched, so it just makes sense. Her curl pattern or her hair has not been affected since I have been using heat on her hair, and as long as I keep it protected and I put that heat protectant on there, her hair is totally fine. This is not hot. I am not hurting her. I always use it on the coolest setting. And once I do have it blow dried, I'll just put it back into that plait just so I can continue to stretch it while I'm blow drying the rest of her hair. I can't really say if I like that heat protectant or not. I feel like it's a heat protectant. I will say that it feels very lightweight. Sometimes heat protectants can carry a lot of oils and it can weigh down the hair. So I will personally say that it is lightweight and it feels like it has no product on it. So I do like that part about it. And if it wasn't for this brush blow dryer that I got from Revlon, I would not be able to do her hair right now. I would not be able to do my hair. I feel like for us thick hair girlies, get you a hair brush dryer. It shrinks the blow drying time by half, at least, just for me. When I do it into these sections for me and for her. My next purchase probably will be the pattern hair dryer. I've really been eyeing it lately and I feel like it would be very beneficial, just not for her, but for me as well. So it's something in the household that will be really good for the both of us. So this is what Denim's hair looks like all blowed out. And before we get into the braids, let me explain something to y'all. I am not someone that thought they knew how to do hair. Before I had my daughter, I really rarely did my own hair just because of how thick it was. But with having a girl and having a daughter, you have to learn how to properly do their hair yourselves. It's very important to learn this process so you can teach it on to them. For me, my mom really didn't know how to tame and do my own hair, so it was a struggle for me. Growing up, I just hated my hair and hated getting it done. Now, since I understand how to properly do it and how to properly treat it, it's not as much of a hassle as it used to be. But with Denim's hair, I knew that keeping her hair braided up would be the best option for us. And she would show out so bad when my sister would braid her hair. She just hated anyone else to braid her hair but me. So I had to sit down and learn. So I'm still learning. I'm still in the process. If I showed you what it looked like when I first did it, you'd be like, wow, like, you've come a long way, because I totally have, with all the techniques and things that I took from my sister and her showing me how to do it. Just to practice, you really just have to do it in order to get that practice in. And I feel like some days are better than others when it comes to my braiding and my skills. Like today was one of our quick styles that we like to do. This is something when I'm in a rush or just my fingers are hurting, my hands are hurting, I'm tired, or we just need a quick style that I know is going to last us for a good bit. And that is what we did today. I feel like with Denim's hair, it's just like mine. So when I get braids, they really don't last a long time. No matter what type of braids that I get, they're going to last me 2 to 3 weeks. And with Denim's hair is the same way. A hairstyle is going to last her a good 1 to 2 weeks before it needs to be come out and it needs to be washed. As we all know, I do have seborrheic dermatitis in my scalp, so I definitely have to keep it cleansed. And as Denim is getting older, I am seeing those signs of the same thing. In her scalp, she has the dry patches at points. She gets the dandruff. So I know I've done the proper research and I've gone to the dermatologist. I know how to treat her hair and I know what the best options are for her hair. And I think going through this process has definitely helped me to help her through the process. I've struggled with seborrheic dermatitis my entire life, and I was always told that it was growing dandruff and it was a good thing, and it is not, okay? So as you will see at the end of this video, I always make sure to keep it oiled up and to keep it greased up because I never want her scalp to be dry. But I do want to show you guys my progress so far. So this is what it's looking like I said. I am no professional. I am still learning as I go. But this is what it's looking like in the back. This is just like the quickest style for us, just some braids to the side. And if you guys want more of detail of how I braid, how I learn how to braid, and if you're just stuck and struggling, just let me know because it is really a process of practice. That's the best advice that I can give you. Is just practice, practice, practice. And since I've come this far, my next goal for myself is being able to braid with weave. But as you will see, I make mistakes all the time and I'll have to take it out and start over sometimes. You know, it just be like that, especially if she's moving. You know, she's a kid at the end of the day. So definitely have to have a lot of patience through this process because honestly, who just genuinely likes to get their hair done? I know I can't stand it after a good hour. I'm ready to go. So I try to make this process quick because, trust me, I understand. But since she does have a lot of hair, we have to do a lot of parts in the different sections just so we can make sure everything looks good and everything, it's just put together how it should be. I feel like as little girls, you have to keep their hair done. I feel like their hair definitely affects their self-esteem in their everyday of life of just looking in the mirror and having your hair done. It's totally different when she gets up and her hair is freshly done. She loves it. She's all in the mirror. She's feeling herself, and I love the confidence that she has when her hair is done. Although I give her that confidence when it's not done as well. She's always going to be beautiful, and I make sure that I instill it to her. But I always try to make sure that her hair is done so she can just have that confidence early on. But as you can see, I messed up again at the front. It's how she was sitting. Make sure when you're doing your little girl's hair, just make sure that you are comfortable. And so when you can actually see, you can actually braid. You're not too far away. That was my problem sometimes. I want to make sure she's so comfortable that I'm so uncomfortable and I can't get the braid together. But yes, so I'm going to use this shiny gem all throughout this process. Sometimes I just pick up more than I should or more, on certain braids because these are a little bit bigger. I did use a little bit more of that shiny gem just to keep it sleek longer. And I'm not a fan of doing her edges. I don't do my edges anymore. With our seborrheic dermatitis, it is not good for our edges. It'll just cause it to flake up more. And so I just like to use the shiny gem. It works wonders for us. And for these beads, y'all, when I tell y'all we had to put on beads individually growing up, and they have these little utensils now that just makes the process so much easier. I want to be a kid in 2023 at this point because their life just seems so much convenient. It just seems more convenient, more lit. They're so comfortable. And I love that for them. I love that we are evolving. But you guys, I pretty much have talked this entire time. My apologies. I feel like I'm so stuck on TikTok, or I have to talk so little. I can never talk how I like to. But that code to get you some money off from these Mayo products will be linked in the description below. So go ahead and check that out. And if you're still here right now, go ahead and give this video a like, share it to your friends, share it to your homegirl. They need to learn how to do their kids' hair because our 2023, that is what we're learning how to do. Thank you guys so much for watching and being tuned into this video. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I love that you guys are here, and leave us a little comment below. Leave us a little heart emoji so we know that you guys are here. And look at my beautiful girl. So once we are done adding the beads, we are going to go in with that Mayo Rosemary Mint Oil and add that all into her scalp. Y'all, this is the good stuff here. If you know, you know. I know it is always sold out, guys, but we got us a bottle and we love it. I put this into her hair after every time I get done braiding it. I make sure to keep that scalp greased up and moisturized. So each section is going to get some of that oil. And once I'm done with that, I'm just going to gently rub it in so I know it's all throughout her scalp. And y'all, look how good and clean and just fresh her hair is looking. And it'll look good for about 2 weeks. Y'all, here she goes. She about to start feeling herself in 3, 2, 1. Y'all, she really was tearing up these chips. So we couldn't even get into it for real. She didn't care at this point. She was just ready to get down and go play. But thank you guys so much for tuning into our video. We love you guys. Thank you guys. And we will see y'all on the next one. Bye.